Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 26 of House 3 of the Drifter Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it's pretty much where we left off the last time. I said I was going to give the twins makeovers, but I didn't because Abraham's still teaching Dominique how to talk. And I was concerned if I went into create a sim that would stop that, and I really like that he was doing that. And since I can't control him, I just thought I would leave them to do that and get their makeovers done. So I'll do it sometime during the part, but I'll just I won't show you the actual makeover because I'm not that quick at it. But instead, I'll just show you what their outfits and stuff are at the end of it. But for now, I'm going to hit play. I'm going to go back into cutaway, and I saw that our Charity is getting a little bit hungry. I'm sure there is food there, but I figure why not now that we have 4 Sims in the house that need to eat, I figured we'd make some more food to make sure that our fridge stays stocked for when maybe she doesn't have the time to make the food. Though, of course, because she has the never weary trait, she can, very easily, do some of this. Oh, what's he doing? You're getting leftovers. That's okay. And I guess we have to make a grand meal tomorrow too, because I added that to the tasks for the upcoming holiday, New Year's Day, because I'm hoping that Abraham, you're hungry, eat your food. Just because we went, are you wanting the fresh stuff that your wife is making instead? So she is busy with dinner. I probably should have checked to see what was in the fridge and had her do this during the night, just like I should have had her analyze the plant sample when it was nighttime too. Because, they're all going to be sleeping and she can do some things. There really isn't that much in the fridge, but there were 6 grilled cheese and there is 6 tofu stir fries left that the nanny made. Both of those things. No wonder her cooking skill isn't very high because she hasn't really been cooking because the nanny's been doing all the cooking. And poor Dominique is still sad. What's she going to do with? She's going to babble and ask for some dance help. Oh, that's good. And Dora is playing with the dollhouse and, and he's about to try and go to sleep. Well, she may not get the dance help that she wanted, unfortunately. I'm trying to think, because I think the only way I can think of to influence her, well, we can have her dance. But then they get upset, they get angry, or they get sad from dancing too. They never seem to like any of the things for any length of time. I find the toddlers are very, very... Yeah, so I guess I could breed the frogs since she has some. I think the eggplant is the most expensive one. She doesn't really need it because once the tree is ready, she's also going to graft it and she'll have oodles of money. Money's not going to be an issue. The issue is going to be trying to get these. So, okay, I'm going to pause. I know he's sleeping and I'm hoping calling him to meal won't wake him up, but he is actually hungry, so it won't hurt him. Yeah, so I'm going to have her call to meal, and hopefully the toddlers will come. But before I actually do that, I don't know that there's enough room in here, but I'm going to see if I can take these chairs out. There is room for that one to go out, and is there room for this one? Nope, not that one, and probably not this one either. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try and see if I can get another chair and just put it sort of beside it. So maybe, hopefully, and I only need one more. So that they maybe will sit here beside each other. But I'm going to actually pause, and it is paused, but I'm going to pause in my play and go take them to create a sim since no one's really doing anything that matters in terms of the twins, and hopefully get them, give them their makeovers. So I'll be back. So they've got their makeovers. I left their hair the same, but I did give them all new outfits. And I made Dominique my blue twin because she has blue eyes. And I made Dora my green twin because she has green eyes. And I commonly do that to try and help make it easier for me to tell them apart when they are wandering around. It's not perfect, but it is still helpful. So there are the 3 everyday outfits that Dominique has. I gave her 1 formal and I gave her 3 sleepwear because I find that they spend a lot of time in their pajamas. And then for party, I gave them 2, even though she may not use them. I think they both have 2, but I guessing. 2 swimsuits. Again, I don't know that I'm going to bother with the little swimming pools because they take a lot of time to interact with them, and I don't think they build any skill. It's going to be warm out soon, probably, so I gave them 3 each, I think 3 hot day or hot weather clothes, and I only gave, at least in Dominique's case, I only gave her 2 cold weather clothes because winter is almost over. Now with Dora, because I didn't remember exactly, they may not have the same amount of outfits. I gave her 4 every day. I think I had thought I had done the same with Dominique, but you know, I don't know that they use them that much. Like I said, the main thing was that it's sort of a greenish. It doesn't really look that green, so hopefully I'll be able to tell them apart. Now that I look at that one, I'm thinking maybe I should be changing that to something more green than what I chose and not something that I already have. That's a big question. Is there a green outfit here? There we go. I don't know that I'll use that somewhere else now that I think about it. And that's not very green either. Yeah, well, she'll get that. I don't think she needs an extra one anyways. And so there, she did get 2 formal, because I think I thought I had done that for Dominique. And the same, I did remember properly, 3 PJs, so she has 3 pajamas. And she has too many party wears, because she's never going to wear them. Then some formal wear, some swimwear, 2 again, and hot weather, 3, which again, I think that will be used because it's going to be hot since they live in Oasis Springs. And then cold weather, I did only give her 2, which makes sense because winter is almost over. And I did actually with Abraham because he was created before seasons. I've had him for, as a background sim. I think I created him in some files. So I gave him some hot weather clothes. I edited what he had and gave him some extra ones for hot and cold because the game had generated those for him. So I'm going to go back into live mode and hopefully they will be about to eat their food that I had Charity call them to meal. So I'll be back instantly for you in a moment for me. Well, I don't think the call to meal took, so I had, now she's going to eat in the other room. When I wanted her to eat How Dear and watch TV, she came into, so I had her call again because I think going into Create a Sim reset everything. So the kids are getting their food. It's going to be hard to get them read to sleep. So I'm going to say right now, I'm going to concentrate on Dominique first, getting her to sleep since I can only have her. So they're not using the chairs that I gave them, but then nobody is. So it makes sense that they're going to come and eat where their mommy is, assuming that Charity is actually going to stay here. And or she's too busy talking to the nanny. I think sometimes if you have a better relationship with the nanny, then they tend to be more useful. Though I don't know if this is the same nanny she had growing up, because I think he just lives forever. I think sometimes they just have the, I don't know, I just find. But then mind you, I do have aging off, so that might be why. Other than my current household, I have aging off. So we should probably be talking to the toddlers, because though they look like maybe they're talking to each other, because I did see one of them reached, increase their communication skill there. Dominique did. Which makes sense, because she was the one who, I'm pretty sure her dad was teaching her. I can't remember who he was teaching. He was teaching one of them, but he's gone to bed now. And everybody's going to have tomorrow off because it's a holiday. Everybody being Abraham and Charity, but I don't even know if Charity works tomorrow. She doesn't work for 3 days anyway, so she does not work. So that's the one plus about the work from home careers, that they can actually work from home. And the also advantage of the gardening career is that they don't really have to do very much. Unlike the city living careers where they have to go chasing all over a lot of the times the city to get their tasks done. Oh no, she's hysterical. Oh, I hate that with the toddlers. So you're going to come, and I guess you can't actually read them to sleep because you got to calm yourself down. I almost missed that. Now she's very playful. I think the room is probably really nicely decorated, though honestly it's nicely decorated in here, but maybe it was extra nicely decorated in the other room. Because very playful is not obviously not as dangerous, hysterical as the one that they can die from, which, you know, this would be a pretty bad stage to have them die from being very playful. Because I don't know that the toddlers would raise themselves very well at this point. If she died when they were a teen, it might not be so bad. So she is now very inspired. So we're going to have her come and read Dominique to sleep. And then if Dora hasn't put herself to sleep, we're going to read her to sleep too. It'll definitely, I expect, to be much easier once they are children. And speaking of children, I need to look and see where she is in terms of, I got to go to her Simology tab. She has 4 days to age up, so I need to get her trying for a baby soon, but I do not want another toddler at the same time as these ones are toddlers. So I kind of want to time it so that they'll have aged up before this next baby. But you do have, you know, the time that it takes for them for the pregnancy and then for the baby stage before that they will. So I need to probably wait a day or two before she tries for a baby. And then we'll have another baby at the next stage. And I really hope we don't have twins again. Because I don't want a full house. My goal is like to extend to have her not be an elder before our heir ages up, but I kind of pushed it with the timing because I wanted her to be like very established, have made her money, because I knew I wanted her to make her money in Salvadorada, which isn't as easy to do with toddlers and family, as we saw even with Abraham when we brought him getting attacked by bees and not doing very well there. So, you know, I am maybe gonna go, well, I will go back, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna wait till the twins here are teens so that we can at least get some skills for Dominique, because they can't learn the excavation skill. They can learn it. Yeah, they can't, because she has to establish a dig site and then dig together. And while kids can dig the sites, they can only dig at like actual sites, not at excavation sites. They're not able to do any digging at an excavation site, but they can dig a regular site, and it will help them with their mental skill. But I can't influence them to do that, so that doesn't really help her very much. So here we go. Her needs are really good. That little bit of energy is fine. I think what we're going to do is we're going to come and repair that. I haven't actually done any of this disciplining, but, you know, again, not a priority other than it's a good way to get some points. I'm going to go into Renaissance Sim. No, actually, no. I'm going to go into Nerd Brain. Yeah, she doesn't need to be there. She needs to actually achieve level 6 of Logic Skill. There's not really room for her to complete this. She can't really complete the Nerd Brain because there's no room for a rocket ship, I don't think, on this lot. I think it would be a tough one for her to have a rocket ship. Maybe it would fit where we have all this stuff, possibly. Yeah, possibly it might fit there. And what is she is needing? She's cooped up. So why don't you, when you're finished with that, why don't you go for a jog? That will help you with your, both the fact that you need exercise and you need to get outside. So that's a double bonus to going jogging. Plus, I think she maybe needs to jog for her athletic aspiration. She don't need to have it on it. It's just a good way to track it. The jogging counts whether you're on it. Some things with the aspirations count whether you're on them or not, but other things don't. But this particular one, the jogging counts. The exercising, I can never remember whether you need to be on it. It doesn't count until it starts, but I think it maybe counts once you reach this level, even if you're not on it. But any exercising done before you reach this doesn't count. That I know for sure. So let me go fast while she's jogging, because this should really be helping her a lot, and hopefully the twins are able to sleep without any problems. Let's follow her around. Oh, so she did that. I'm going to pause it quickly. Go jogging, push the limits, or at least hit play so that it's not, I'm going to go fast again, and we'll follow her around while she jogs in the dark. She's got the evenings to herself. She doesn't need to do anything, hopefully, with anybody else because they're all sleeping, but since she doesn't need to sleep, she can get things done when they're all sleeping. So I can, like, so I was trying to get her to do stuff during the day. And as I mentioned before, I don't really need to do that because she can work on her things she wants to do at night all by herself. Now, this isn't a very big neighborhood, so sometimes it takes, you know, a little, I don't know if 2 jogs are going to get this completed or whether I'm going to have to send her jogging one more time to get the jogging for 2 hours done. But it does count for the exercising too. So that 10 hours, if you haven't done the jogging yet, you can, the jogging will count towards it. But if you have done jogging beforehand, then it's fine. Okay, you don't need to go, what were you going to do? Order drink. You don't need to order drink. You can go jogging again. May as well do this. Let me see. Go jogging, push the limits again. Hopefully I don't hurt you. But it's not. I mean, if you lived in Windenburg, then, you know, 1 jog takes 2 hours. And you're done. Though, mind you, I haven't been paying attention to how long it really is taking, even though it's not counting it as the 2 hours. Is it actually 2 hours, or is it not 2 hours? That's the question. So we got a nice jog at night, and she finished it off, so she's all done. Very good. And it is cool, so she's in her, it's cold actually, so she's in her winter clothes. And did we ever sell? Oh, look, our tree is ready. Not ready for anything, but we should come over here and we should super sell. Because I don't know that it gets any more, and so we may as well get the money on it. And we probably should be doing some fertilizing of trees, of everything, so that we can, you know, get these evolved. Because we need to evolve them. Oh, Abraham is awake. I guess that makes sense since he went to bed so early. And that's, I think, all we have here. And much as I did set up some things downstairs, I don't have anything actually down there. So we have sold everything here. Yeah, we have. And I don't know if we can fertilize this because, yeah, I did it too recently. That's why I can't do it. So we're going to fertilize some more because we want to get some, you know, get them going in terms of, so we'll do that with, what is this tree? Yeah, it's an apple tree. I don't know that I really want to overkill it. We'll just do a regular thing. We will do a tetra. I probably should have put I wonder if the food went bad because I didn't have her put it in the fridge. Yeah, I'm thinking probably it did. So she needs to get 1 more level, but, you know, that's not really a priority. What is my bigger priority right now is to have her stargaze, because we need her to get to level 6 for her job of the logic skill, and also I want her to get to level 6 of the logic skill for her aspiration. And like I said, I'll see whether or not the rocket ship fits back there, because if it does, we could maybe do it, but that will be something I would do after she has maxed her handiness skill, because that is something I definitely want her to do in this house, so that she can, when we manage to get to the grotto, we can go to the back and she can, you know, go in there, break it open and go exploring there, but the main thing is to get it broken open. That's the thing I need her to do, so that anyone else can also do the same thing. Though probably with Dominique, I find the handiness goes very well with the scientist's career, so she could do it then too. And it is now New Year's Eve, and the toddlers are still sleeping. I should probably check on their needs to see whether or not we need to wake them up to feed them. But they actually seem to be doing all right. Okay, maybe because they ate so close to going to bed, that worked out pretty well. So they're still sleeping, and no, nothing matters for them. So we don't need to worry about the toddlers with New Year's Eve. So that's a good thing. I don't know whether we can do the countdown together, like if I do like a set them as a group and do that, if that will work. So let's see, where are you on your logic? You're almost there. Can we get a boost? You do have the morning sim trait, so that should be helping you a little bit. So we can get to level 6. Can we get to level 6 before the kids wake up? That would be really good. But I think, you know, we have a little bit of time left, but I don't think there's time to New Year's Eve in this part. Yay, she got to level 6 of the logic skill. So if we go over to the knowledge aspiration, we will see that she now needs that rocket ship and she needs to launch or upgrade a rocket. And the only thing of doing this first is that the next tier you need to upgrade or repair 5 objects. So, you know, that would help towards working on your handiness skill. But yeah, I think she is, if I remember correctly, she's level 5 of the handiness. She is, and that's the level you need to be to have a dryer. Now, I don't remember if I bought the dryer. No, I did not. Because sometimes I just buy it and stick it in the family inventory and only take it out when they're able to do the upgrade. But I thought maybe I had, because I usually do. But for some reason, I don't know why I didn't. Because it's not like they didn't have the money. Because that would have been a good reason to not. So here we go. Here's the fire dryer. That is very, very dangerous, as the name implies. So I'm going to get lintless, we need 2 kitchen upgrade parts and 1 electronic upgrade part. And I do want her to still be paused there, have that paused. So I need to go in here and, she needs to work on writing too. Also because I like to keep my kids home when they get older, but she doesn't need to know that yet. So I obviously skipped over what I needed, which was order upgrade parts. Oh, we can purchase fireworks. Okay. I don't look here that often. I thought at one point, and this probably is just because I just don't really pay that much attention. I often buy the upgrade. I usually find the upgrade parts. I don't always buy them. Though I do buy them on sometimes I do buy them. But now I do think this part has gone on long enough. So she's going to upgrade this. I see that Dominique has just woken up. So once we're finished upgrading this, because this is one thing, even though I would normally could do this stuff at night, once I have the dryer, I like to have it upgraded because I don't want to fire from it. So there you go. She's already finished. And she looks like she hurt herself. Yes, ouch, from upgrading. Poor girl. But we are going to leave this part here. She's in her winter clothes inside. But that is it for this part. The next part, we'll be celebrating New Year's Eve. We'll see whether Abraham has a successful New Year's Eve, or if it's only, hopefully Charity will have a successful New Year's Eve. So we'll find out that in the next part. But that is it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos that challenge Let's Plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!